All right, so you want to come to Las Vegas and you want to stay at one of the most iconic hotels here. You probably are looking at the MGM Grand. And if you do decide to stay at the MGM Grand, if you want to stay in their most popular room, the entry-level room, the cheapest room, this is it. I'm going to show you everything today. I am in the West Wing King. I've actually never stayed in the West Wing of the MGM Grand before. It is on the way, way back end of the property. Walking over here, I was the only person getting in the elevator. It actually felt really quite deserted, but I'm in my room. It is interesting. This is one of the most interesting rooms I've ever been in. It's small, it's compact, it's got some good, it's got some bad. Let's just get right to it. So the first thing you see when you walk in, literally you walk in and you walk in right to the bathroom. This bathroom is giving me like prison vibes. It kind of has like a penitentiary style sink, looks like a water fountain. You have a mirror within a mirror concept, which is fascinating. And then you have another mirror right here, so no shortage of mirrors here at the MGM Grand West King. As we flip around, we do have a water closet. I feel a water closet is always a sign of class and distinction in any hotel room. So major points for the MGM for having a water closet. You have frosted glass for privacy. There's a phone in case you get inspired. It's actually quite large. This water closet is almost the size of the regular bathroom portion. And then on the other side of the water closet, we have a shower. Nice stonework in here. I think the shower and the water closet are actually really well done. Okay, moving on into the main portion of the room. This is it. Open layout, but you really have no choice because it's so small. Of course, it's going to be an open layout. You gotta have like a spaceship type seat right here, and it looks ungodly comfortable, but let me tell you something. This is extremely comfortable. This is probably the most comfortable spot in the entire room. I might just spend some time here just contemplating. This is a really, really comfortable setup. TV on the wall, it's quite small. I really don't care. I don't watch a lot of TV in my hotel rooms anyway. And then we're gonna get to this functional part of the room, but very quickly, I must show you, you have a large closet. This thing is huge. Definitely enough space to fit my 200 pounds of luggage. So if you're coming here and you do need some storage space, no problem there. You do have a little bit of a desk area here. I like this glass countertop. I think that's classy. I like to have a desk in my Las Vegas hotel room because I do like to get a little work done. This chair is ungodly comfortable. I'll probably end up working in the bed. And then speaking of the bed, this is the most critical part of this room because there really isn't anything else. When you're in a small room, a base room, an entry-level room, the bed really makes or breaks the hotel room. And this bed it's average at best. Really springy, not a lot of weight to it. It's gonna get the job done, but it's not one of the best beds I've been in, not by a long shot. You do have like this faux leather, snake skin type of headboard. It definitely has some miles on it. And that's really about it. I mean, there's not a lot of light in this room. That's probably my biggest drawback. You know, these older rooms don't have a lot of ascending light from the ceiling. I like my hotel rooms to be nice and white and bright. It just makes me feel more lively. This thing's kind of dreary. It's kind of dungeony. It's really, really dark. I wish they had some ceiling lights or just better lights in general. I am noticing this thing. When is the last time you've seen a Bose Wave radio? This is locked on there, as it should be. And I haven't seen a Bose Wave radio in like 15 years. So MGM bringing back some nostalgia. I can appreciate that. You know, I stayed here about 18 months ago and I was in an executive suite over in a different tower. And that suite was not as modern as this one. This one is definitely more modern. It feels more updated, but it's about a third of the size. But then again, it is the entry-level room. It's the cheapest room. So what do you expect? I think this room is perfect for anybody that wants to come to Las Vegas and wants to stay at one of the most iconic properties, one of the largest properties, one of the most historic properties, that being the MGM Grand. But you just want a base room. If you don't really care about the luxuries or the amenities, or even having a mini bar. I don't even see a mini bar anywhere in this room. If you don't really care about all that stuff, you just want a place to flop and to store your stuff, I think this is gonna be a great room for you. I actually like the West Wing location, even though it seems kind of barren and kind of desolate. Hakkasan is right here. You got a pizza place right downstairs, and you have some really cool bars and lounges right outside the elevator. I actually prefer the West Wing location over the other wings. But it is a little desolate, and it definitely is at the very end of the property. It's quite a long walk. Overall, it's kind of what I expected. It's a little smaller, it's a little dark, but it is surprisingly in a better shape and a little bit more modern than I thought it would be. If I had to summarize it, I'd say my first impressions are pretty typical. Now that could change. I'm here for more than a few nights, and there's a lot to see. Of course, I have to live in this room a little bit, and then I have to check out some of the restaurants, check out the bars. I'm going to try to unlock as much of this property as I can. Definitely have to go to the pool and find all the coolest stuff here at MGM Grand. Now that is not going to be in this video, however, that is going to be in my experience video. This is just the room tour. If you want to know all about the awesome food, the drinks, the pool, and everything I get into over the course of these next few nights, make sure you check out my channel or check the link in the description below. Eventually, I'll drop it down there.